What up, my peeps? What up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Talk Podcast with your boy, Dustin Calloway and friends. So, man, I apologize in advance for not having this episode up and running by Monday. As you can see, I got a lot of different things going on around me. New additions and stuff like that to the show. And like you saw in the last episode, I explained pretty much how everything is going to be flowing going forward. Again, Brandon is not here right now, but that doesn't mean that Brandon won't be back, right? So on this episode, on this show, it's just going to be me, right? Me and friends. But not to say that Brandon's not my friend. Let me throw that out there real quick. But again, we are creating our own separate podcast, and I'm going to keep on rocking this thing the way that I've been rocking it. And I'm going to just keep it going like that because, you know, it brings a different vibe, and it's just me. You know, it's my baby, like I said in the beginning. And pretty much everything that I've put into this show, I kind of want it to remain the same. And like I said in my last episode, starting something new with Brandon, that's going to be something totally separate that we both have 100% input on, like, together, right? So let's get this thing cracking today. Before we get started, please smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please turn on the bell notification so that when I do post or drop a new podcast, when I do, you'll be notified and you'll know, hey, it's on and cracking. Let's get to it. So with this show, I'm not going to do a whole lot of how should I say it? I'm not going to do a lot of different segments and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. Not to say that it's not going to eventually evolve into something like that when I do bring on guests, because I'm going to have something to go, you know, back and forth with the guest on. But mainly the reason why I created this podcast, honestly, is to drop stuff that I think about when I'm, you know, just in a moment, or if I see something going on in the world and I just want to talk about it. Right. So, and it's not to say that I want to be on this podcast by myself and I don't want to hear anybody else's point of view. That's not it. But this is a place where I could be free and I could say everything that I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to hold y'all forever, and I'm not going to do a whole bunch of small talk in the beginning just to try to clear up a lot, like, you know, make some air space or whatever. So all of the previous episodes to this, to my show, you will be able to see them. They're on under a playlist called Let's Talk Podcast with Dustin Calloway and friends. So go check out all the, you know, the different episodes and stuff like that. And if you're wondering why some of the numbers are thrown off, it's because some of the stuff that I put out there in the world, you know, I'm just like, you know what? It was stuff that I wanted to move on from and not keep giving energy to. So that I can go through a different process in my life where I'm moving past stuff. All right. So check it out. So today's episode is called Committing Crime on Social Media. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, right? We all scroll through these phones every day. We all look through all these different, you know, social media outlets, and we see all this crazy stuff online. But something that bothered me recently, I just see, you know, a lot of people online committing crime on camera. There's something seriously off with people these days, man. It's something off with them, man. Clout is a hell of a drug. Clout is. People will do anything for it. It seems like it's like the new drug. It's the new drug that everybody, they want to have a piece of it, right? And again, that's not for me to say, like, you know, I don't do a little bit of it myself, but because, I mean, if that's what you want to call it, you know, when I make my comedy videos and stuff like that, when I make Tik Tok videos and stuff like that, if that's what you want to call it that. But it is what it is. But this stuff that I'm talking about today, it's on the other side of it. Because what I do is I don't create videos to, like, I don't commit crime on video. How about that? And then post it out for the world to go live online trying to show people, like, yeah, you see me, you see what I do. And that's why I came out with this new little line of videos that I'm about to start doing. That I actually put out one. It's called the Idiot Clout Chaser. Idiot Clout Chaser. And you're going to see it. You're going to check them out on TikTok, man. You're going to see it. And I'm just going to basically be doing parodies and stuff like that of the stuff that I see online. But to get back into the topic of the show, committing crime on social media. So I watched this video the other day, right? And in the video, it was a lady and she was getting into it with her baby daddy because her baby daddy cheated on her, right? So she decided to get together with one of her friends and she destroyed this man's car and his clothes on camera. So somewhere along the lines in the video, they cut to the inside of her apartment, right? And she was showing stuff that the baby daddy allegedly broke prior to her coming home, right? This is her, recording like, look, he tore up all this, tore up all that, tore up all this shit. I'm just like, okay, allegedly, right? Because you said he did it and it ain't really no proof. So she goes on to record her friend, cut to her friend bashing this man's car. I'm talking about just destroying it, like hitting it. I don't know if it was a stick, a bat or something, but they was destroying this man's car. And it wasn't like no raggedy car. It was like a newer looking car. But the whole time, she got the phone out. Yeah, you see, boom, boom, boom. So she goes on to admit to the crime on camera. Just saying it all on camera, like just recording the whole situation, just anything for clout, man, just recording it. Just, yeah, you see me, cut to her friend bashing up the car. So not only did she, commit a crime on camera, but she recorded her friend doing it too. So it's like, in their mind, you would think something would click and say, hey, maybe I shouldn't record this and go live and post it online. But nope. Look, I understand being cheated on in relationships, man. I understand the pain of it. I know it hurts. It hurts to get cheated on, right? And I said this before in a previous episode. No one knows your personal rage when your brain shuts off, right? And if you don't understand what I'm saying, maybe you haven't been there before, right? Like, excuse me. We all have a rage button. We all have it. And if you say you don't, come on, man, something wrong with you. It's something in this life that can happen to you that can make you rage out. And maybe on that day that was hers. You know what I'm saying? She raged out over a man that was cheating on her. Probably wasn't the first time, but she raged out over that. But she raged out. So like I said, nobody knows your personal rage when your brain shuts off. But the one thing that I don't record, I don't understand about people, when rage kicks in, because I understand rage, right? I understand when you be like, you lose it, but you got enough sense to pull out that phone, right, and start recording it. So in my mind, you clearly know what's going on. So it's like you pull out that phone and you start recording it. Are you really still in full rage mode? Because you had enough sense to go, ooh, this mother. And then you pull out your phone and you went to the application to open it up, to hit record, hit go live, get your audience in there, and then start going. So you had enough sense to know what you was doing in that moment when you start recording your crime online, on your phone and broadcasting it online. So to me, that's not how you handle it, man. It's really not how you handle it. Like I said, I understand being cheated on. I understand the pain. I understand rage. But that's definitely not how you handle it. And we're going to get to that in a minute. I promise you, we're going to get to it in a minute. But why record something that you know is a crime and you know it's going to get you put in jail? Like, why record it and put it online? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know some people probably listening like, man, this dude. So are you cool with what she did? Like, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not okay with what she did. I'm not okay with what she did. But the main issue is I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get where rage and all that stuff comes from. I get it. But what I don't get is, why put it online? Why record it? and put it online. That's the whole main focus of this episode today. Clout is a hell of a drug, man. Clout is a hell of a drug. So you destroy this man's car, clothes, whatever else he got. What's the damn story when the cops arrive? Right? Officer, he cheated on me. And he lied. Put these damn cuffs on, man. Get your dumb ass in the car. That's what I'm saying if I'm a cop. Just get in the car, man. You hear what you sound like? So it's bad enough that you recorded this yourself destroying this man's car. Oh, yeah, and another thing she did, she threw all of his clothes out the window and poured bleach on him. Recorded it all. So it's like, okay, what do you think is going to happen? Not only are you going to go to jail, right? You're going to jail. And then now he can sue you. So you're going to pay back everything that you destroyed anyway. And you're going to jail. And you're paying court costs. And you're going to have something on your record now. At least if you wouldn't have recorded it and put it online for everybody else to see, his word against yours. I ain't do that. The cops come. And this is not me telling you that I'm okay with it. I'm not okay with what she did. But the issue is, y'all record everything nowadays and y'all put crimes online. You put yourself committing a crime online. You know you're a felon. You got guns, and this is me going off on the rant on the side right here. You know you're a felon. You can't have guns, or you probably can't hang around other felons, right? But you get on a video with your boys, yeah, with the guns in this mug, yeah. And you got all your felon friends around you, and you already know it's a database now where they know who's in the videos. The cops will walk up to you and show you, hey, that's such and such right there. That's such and such right there. They're felons, and you shouldn't be around felons, according to what the judge told you. Come on, get on in this car, bruh. But that's the games that we play, because all we do is we record every damn thing. We record every crime. Even if you think you're not committing a crime, if your judge told you that as part of the conditions of your parole, your probation, you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that, when you violate it, it's a crime for you. But, people don't get it, man. All they want to do is record everything that they're doing nowadays. But back to the lady. So cops arrive. You say to the cops, officer, he walk up because he see you destroying this man car. What the hell you doing? Officer, he cheated on me and he lied. Come on, man. Get your dumb ass in the car, man. Like, I ain't even got no patience. And this, I get why cops be snapping sometimes, because they walk up and they thinking to themselves like, you did what? All right, man. Get in the damn car. And then when you snap, it only makes them madder because they like, man, you seriously about to argue with me about this? He cheated on you and he lied. So okay. All right, man. Y'all people, man, are so addicted to clout. Y'all do all the work for the cops. Y'all do all the work for the cops. And again, I don't condone the violence, but y'all do all the work for them, and y'all don't even realize that this is why you have so much access to everything. Look around, even if you look around. Look at your apartment building. Look around where you live, especially if you live in an apartment building. Look around. Do you not see cameras everywhere? But y'all get out there and y'all still do whatever. You still do whatever. But that's going off the topic though, right? Because, you can't control them cameras out there. But, still stop doing stuff on those cameras too. But it's this thing here. It's this thing here, man. Like, a lot of y'all get this and y'all think that this is just power. This is y'all power. It ain't no power in that. So you commit a crime online for likes, comments, views. That's what you do? Come on, man. Again, I don't condone violence, man. But a lot of y'all will stay out of... I'm trying to take the F word out of my podcast. But a lot of y'all will stay the hell out of jail, man. If you just took a moment to put this down, man. Stop recording everything. Stop doing that, man. Think about your life prior to picking it up and recording yourself doing something. Do I have any pending cases? Am I a convicted felon? Do I have 2 strikes? Because, in some states, 3 strikes is over for you. Go ahead and sit on down for the long one. Think about that stuff, but you don't think about it. So again, I don't condone violence. However, I understand rage and hurt. I snapped a few times in my life, but guess what? You'll never see a video of that shit. Never. So let's dive into the real issue here. How many times have I talked about this? Women, what do you solve by destroying shit and potentially ending up in jail and losing your child? Real issue. Right? Real issue. Think about it. Everything that girl did to that man's car, clothes, recorded it all online because her baby daddy cheated on her, right? Baby daddy cheated on her. She destroyed everything online, posted it up online. What happens when CPS show up? Because guess who don't look crazy? Him. I think he was in the video too, just walking away. So what happens when CPS show up and they see you going crazy online, destroying this man's stuff, threw his clothes out the window, beat up his car? What do you think CPS is going to say about you, right? And in these cases like this, I don't care if the dude cheated on her, but I'm the type of dude, I'll be like, hey, use this whole situation right here. Go get your child, man. Go fight for that custody, man. Fight for that full custody because she's an unfit parent. You did all the work for them. And I'm not saying that she deserves to have her kid even if she don't record it, right? Nah, she's still unfit. You know what I'm saying? Like that situation right there. Nah, you don't get to do that. I don't care if he cheated on you. It don't matter. We go over this stuff over and over again on my podcast, man, where, we talk about cheating and all that stuff and how men do women dirty and women do men dirty and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. You got done dirty. Learn how to walk away. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. But learn how to walk away. So again, women, what do y'all saw about destroying somebody's shit and potentially ending up in jail and losing your child? Because you recorded it and put it online. What you solve? What do you gain by taking the same motherfucker back over and over again? Right? So this is not the topic, but it's going into the real issue, right? The real issue. Because first we tapped on y'all committing crimes on camera. But now we're going to dive deeper into the issues of what is the end results and stuff that could potentially happen after you commit the crime, record it, and put it online. So, what do you gain from taking the motherfucker back? I'm sorry I said the word. I didn't want to say it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, YouTube. But what do you get? What do you gain from taking them back over and over again? Better yet, let's go into this. Why did you decide to record it? I'm pretty sure this wasn't the first time. I'm pretty sure this wasn't the first time. So that's why she recorded it. Because she couldn't take it no more. So she felt, I'm about to record it now. And this way, I'm going to really put your ass on blast. What time was this? Was this the third time, fourth time, fifth, sixth? You're going to just keep taking them back anyway, right? But this time, if you record it, destroy his car and his clothes and all that stuff, he going to do better the next time. You think so? Come on, man. Clown behavior, man. Question. Did he cheat on you before you decided to have the baby by him? So you decided. No, I'm sorry. Let me back that up because I want to ask this question clear. Did he cheat on you before? So you decided to have a baby by him thinking that would make him turn into a good man? Because, I know a lot of women out there that do that type of stuff, right? And let me tell y'all women now. That shit don't work. It doesn't work. Try. Try again. Try a different way, man. And if it worked for you, good for you. But I rarely hear any success stories off of stuff like that. You think just because you have a baby by a man is going to stop him from cheating on you? Come on, man. That's clown behavior. That's clown behavior, man. Wake up. Wake up. That's not going to make a man stop cheating on you just because, he cheating on me now, but if I have our baby is going to make him change. What? hey, you was a clown for that. Nah. Don't think that that's going to work. Don't think just because you go out here and you know you got this man that's cheating on you and you do something drastic like have a baby, it's going to make him change. Please, I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. A man going to change when a man want to change, for real. I'm keeping it real with you. When I was out here running the streets doing anything that I wanted to do, I didn't change until I wanted to. And it wasn't because of some baby or some she cried or nah. It was because I wanted to change. So what's next, man? After all this drama, you lose custody of your child and you lose the man. And 9 times out of 10, he gonna run right back to the same chick that he was cheating on you for. He gonna run right back to the same chick that caused you to destroy his house, his clothes, and his car. So you still lost. You committed your crime on your camera, on your phone. You went live on Facebook. You did all of that. You took a few bucks from him. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, he got car insurance, right? You ain't got to do no work, right? Because what's going to happen is he's going to go ahead and file an insurance claim for everything that you destroyed on his car. And guess what's going to happen? The insurance company know you did it. So yeah, he'll pay his deductible, get his car fixed up if it's not too bad, if the value doesn't outweigh how much, the car is worth. They'll get it fixed. And guess what? They're coming after you too. So now you got to pay them back too, because they're going to sue you, right? And then he can just sue you in court for the clothes and stuff like that, right? You lose your child too, because I'm going to court too. If that's me, I'm the dude. I'm taking you to court. I'm suing you for everything. And yes, I'm pressing charges because I need you to go to jail. And because I know when you go to court, what you going to tell the people in the court? He cheated on me, so I did all of this. Man, they don't care about none of that. They don't care about none of that. So again, what happens next? Was it worth it? The answer is no. The other side of this situation is self-control under intense pressure. Like real talk. Self-control under intense pressure. And if you don't understand what I mean, come on, man. You don't understand what I'm saying? Come on now. It's common sense, man. Self-control under intense pressure. I had to learn the hard way multiple times in life about having self-control. I had to learn the hard way multiple times. I'm not perfect. And, some people may look at me and hear the way I talk and think that I think I'm perfect. Come on, man. If I thought that, I wouldn't talk about half the stuff that I talk about on this podcast. I wouldn't share anything personal about me that I've done in life. I don't think I'm perfect. But do I know for a fact that I learned from a lot of mistakes that I made in life? Yes. Hell yeah. Shit. I flipped over a couch or two before in my life. Because I was angry than a mug. And again, I didn't record it though. But it happened. It happened. And in those moments, I was in full rage mode. And if you don't know what full rage mode is, man, come on, cut the bullshit. You know what full rage mode is. Let me give you an example before I get back to what I was talking about. Full rage mode. Let me talk to the men real quick. You come home. You go to work early, right? No, you go to work. Computer system go down, right? Let me paint the picture. Rewind. You go to work. Rewind again. You wake up. You get ready for work. You see a girl sitting there, your wife, your girlfriend, and looking good. You just happy because you with her, man. And, you get dressed for work. Give her a kiss goodbye. She's off today. So you give her a kiss goodbye. You walk out the house. And you go to work. You ain't got nothing major to do. So you just going to go to work. So you get to work, the computer systems are down. Your boss say, hey, Dustin, go home, man. The system ain't going to come back up. So you only been at work for like 3 hours, but they're going to pay you for the rest of the day. Just go home, man. You good. So you go home. You ain't gonna call your girl wife, whatever, your girl, your wife, girl, whatever you want to call her. So you're like, I'm gonna just pop up and surprise her, right? Because you just love her. You love her. So you pop up in the crib. I'm gonna sneak up on her. She probably gonna be still in there in the bed, chilling, asleep. I'm just gonna walk in there and kiss on her forehead. But you hear something. You like, what's she back there fixing? What's she working on? She building some shit? I'm like, no. She probably fixing them doorknobs back. Okay, man, my baby be on it. So you go back in the back room, the door shut. You like, damn. Oh, she must be fixing a lock on the inside. You open up the door, you find another man and they're blowing her back out. Full rage mode. And if you don't understand that, something wrong with you. Because I understand it. Full rage mode. You didn't put all your love into this lady. You didn't put everything you got into this lady. And if we talking about a woman, let's go with the opposite side of it. She in there just getting destroyed. Your heart melt. You threw your heart up into your mouth, swallowed it back down, threw it up again, and your heart fell out on the ground. And it just dissolved into puddles. Full rage mode. Any man is going into full rage mode. Any woman, you're going into full rage mode. And I'm not talking about one of them relationships where it just, y'all kind of don't like each other anyway. And y'all kind of in that, that mode where it's kind of like, I knew it was over anyway. Nah, not that mode. Y'all in love. Well, you are. And you thought she was feeling the same, but nope. Not feeling the same, bruh. So, full rage mode activates. And you snap. You start tearing stuff up in the whole house, man. But that's where full rage mode comes from. But to go back to what I was saying, I'm not perfect, man. And I'm not saying that happened to me. Like, that's not what happened to me. But I flipped out and I flipped over a few couches, before in my life, man, just being mad, man. You can get into it with somebody you love a lot and you argue or whatever, anything. You just go crazy, man, because you really be in love, man. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But we have to learn how to control ourselves under intense pressure. What I've learned from multiple people in my life is you have to always be aware of the people around you and their motives. That's the bottom line. That'll keep you from committing crimes online because you lost control, right? See, it ain't easy to say, nothing. Let me rephrase that, right? It's easy to say nothing when you feel someone has wronged you. So you know what you do? You just keep pushing that shit to the side. You keep pushing it to the side and you keep moving on. It's because it's easier, right? It's easy to just move it to the side and just keep it going. Just keep on moving on with your life, right? But in this scenario with this girl, I asked myself, how many red flags do you think the girl saw in this relationship with this dude prior to going full rage mode and committing a crime and filming herself committing a crime? See, the noodle was loose, right? So earlier I talked about she was aware enough, right? She should have had enough sense to know not to record it, but her sense kicked in and told her to record it. So let me go back on something that I literally just changed my mind on. So you got your full rage mode, right? And then you got your nutty mode mixed in with the rage. So she probably was just going nutty, thinking, I'm going to do anything. I'm going to do anything to hurt this man because he hurt me. But again, how many red flags do y'all think she saw, man? Do you think she saw the red flags? Like, were they there in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go this way, but I'm going to keep it real with you. The girl wasn't that cute. She was the girl, like, if you at the club and you about to knock something off real early in the club, but then you like, damn, a few hours done went by, lights cut on, you like, damn, I got to walk out of here with something. She's the something. No offense, but let's just keep it real. Keep it real, man. That's basically her looks level. So I'm thinking, maybe she found him and that's the best that she could do. So she was willing to put up with what she thought she was going to be willing to put up with anything, but really she wasn't cut out for that. So I think the red flags were there prior to her, getting involved with this dude, man, but she looked past it, and she just kept moving forward with him anyway. So for real, I look at it like it's your fault, It's not easy to get out that comfort zone of yourself, right? It's not easy at all. And this is just to tie back into this girl, right? So like I just said, I explained what she looked like, right? And just from my own experience, I know girls like her, right? I know them because I've messed with a ton of them before. But I knew exactly what I was going to be able to get from them, right? And I think they were aware too. Like, this motherfucker talking to me? Okay. They knew that, right? And they just settled for everything that I was going to do to them. They knew it. They settled for it though, because they were just so comfortable, being in that same zone of who they are versus saying, let me work on me so that I can boost myself up, right? So I don't have to settle for dudes like this, dudes that look decent, but I know for a fact why he messing with me, right? So you got to get out the comfort zone of yourself, man. You have to. So just to talk a little bit about myself, to go back to this girl, right? So here's the side of me that kind of reminds me a little bit of the girl, a little bit about the girl in the video, or it reminds me of me a little bit, right? So I grew up learning how to not deal with my problems without being told not to deal with my problems. And I hope that makes sense. Growing up watching someone not deal with their problems taught me how to not properly deal with my problems, right? So using this situation as an example, the reason why I understand her rage is because I see parts of her and me, right? Parts of me and her. So when we talk about breaking it down from looking at what she went through in her life and looking at the man that she decided to be with, it kind of paints a picture of for real of who she is. Like if you really look at all the stuff that she did in that video, and honestly, this is not just about her for real. It's a lot of women out here just like her that I see do the same stuff all the time, man. And I'll be like, damn, if y'all only knew, man. If y'all only knew, you just work on yourself and you won't have to, you won't even be at this point where you recording yourself committing crimes online because your damn feelings are hurt. Your feelings are hurt. So you record yourself committing a crime, But like I said, growing up, I was in a similar situation, even though I don't know this girl, but I can just tell that she didn't learn how to properly handle her problems in life. And what I mean by that is when my rage mode kicks in, just to go back to myself again and comparing myself to her, when my full rage mode kicks in, you know what kicks it off? It ain't even got to be a situation like this, like with this girl, right? So with this girl, her rage mode kicked in because dude cheated on her, right? But like, to go back to myself and tie it in a little bit with her, my rage mode kicks in because I don't handle my problems properly, right? So I'll sit up here and I'll talk to y'all, right, about everything that goes on in my life, right? But the truth is about, not saying that what I'm talking about ain't real, but I have this way of doing things, which that shit is dead now, but I have this way of dealing with stuff like in life, right? Even though I'll know somebody will do something to me and piss me off. And instead of handling it the first time, right? kind of push it to the side a little bit, right? So like with old girl, she probably saw the red flags there would do. He was probably doing little shit, like doing a little crazy stuff with his phone, being sneaky, getting all these little calls and shit at night. And she probably just pushed it to the side. But again, just like me, somebody would say something crazy to me. Now, and it wouldn't even be too crazy, but it'll be something that'll bother me enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't the type of person, like, I'm a little sensitive, right? So when it comes to the way people talk to me, you got to talk correct. You know, you can't just talk any kind of way to me, because I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel it. Like I'm looking at your words and your body language, and it's saying something to me, right? But instead of talking to people and saying what they need to hear, responding the way that I need to respond to them, you know what I would do? I would just push it to the side and just kind of let it build up. Like, all right, well, if this motherfucker say something the next time, all right, it's really on. But then that next time will come. Nope. Same thing with the girl. The next time probably came. And nope. Just push it to the side. And then eventually, you fast forward, you're on time number 30. And this is with the same person, time number 30. And that's not including the people who got added on to that shit that you've been suppressing, right? And now you about to lose your damn mind, because you didn't address it with this person. You didn't address it with that person, this person, that person, or this person. And you know what we do? People like me, that shit that people be doing to us that bothers us, that we never say nothing to them about for real, like how we really feel, and we just push it to the side. We think we make ourselves feel better by going to somebody else telling them about it, right? So a girl in the video probably went to her friends like, yeah, girl, this dude did this to me and this and that, blah, 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 blah. And if he do this again, I swear I ain't taking him back no more. But you took him back. On my side, hey, man, you know what such and such said, man? And I'm talking to somebody else about it and then I'm telling them, I'm talking to them in a way that, for real, I should have been talking to the person that pissed me off. But I didn't, right? So guess what eventually happened? When you can't take it anymore, when I couldn't take it anymore from whoever it was in life that was doing whatever they did to me, full rage mode activated. Then I get to destroying shit. I get to going crazy on them. And now we got to fight now. Just because, for real, a year ago, I should have said this to you and it wouldn't have been as bad, but I just suppressed it so hard. So to go back to old girl, she suppressed it so hard. All the stuff that he was probably doing to her. She eventually snapped, and what she was doing, she probably didn't even think it through, but she just did it. So to cut to the end of that video of that girl recording, right? Cut to the end of the video, the dude ended up calling the cops. And guess what happened? She still was recording herself in the car, but this time her tone changed a little bit. And it was like, oh, so he gonna call the cops on me. Oh, man, he a snitch. And just like basically trying to call him a snitch for calling the cops. I'm just like, and she looked genuinely like concerned. She was like scared. But I'm like, okay, you did all this. You recorded, you committed your crime on your phone and posted it online. You did that, right? You committed the crime on social media. And now that you know the cops they on you, now you scared. Y'all got to stop committing crime on social media, man. Stop putting yourself in jail over likes. Stop putting yourself in jail over comments and shares and clout. Stop. It's a hell of a drug, man. I watch y'all young dudes on social media every day doing crazy stuff, man. Y'all in the videos with, y'all know y'all felons. You got a felony, but you're online flashing your guns in the videos, and you're online, you're recording videos with extendo clips, AK-47s, AR-15s with drums on them. Like, you don't even think about it, but you just want somebody to look at you like you so damn cool, or you looking for some cool points for some dumb shit that you done did because you feel like you getting back at a man, and you embarrassing him. No, you embarrassing yourself for real. And to dive off into a different, just a little different area with this podcast, not to go too far off the topic, but how do y'all think y'all make us look as people, man? Like, World Star Hip Hop is the worst platform on the planet for black people. And I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, they try to sprinkle in some different races of people in there every now and again, but go look at it. If you want to see how bad we're looking out here to the world, go look at World Star Hip Hop. Scroll through Facebook for a while. Scroll through Instagram. All you see is us doing clown shit. That's all we do. Clown shit here, clown shit there. All you do is twerk. All you do is flash guns and you talk about money and bullshit all the time. What are we really doing? What are we really doing, man? Stop committing crime on social media, man. Stop doing anything for clout, man. Stop. Just please stop, man. You got to stop doing this shit because it's a cycle, a vicious cycle that we need to break. Because if we don't break that cycle, man, things are only going to get worse for us, right? And I didn't even dive off into the fact that, with old girl, like daddy issues and stuff like that, because the one thing that I talk to my daughters about, more so my 16-year-old daughter, and we just talked about this yesterday. I was breaking it down to her about dudes, man, and how we are, for real. Because for that girl to get to this point to the point where she was in that video, where she was willing to commit a crime on social media and just throw her whole life away, because it ain't no telling what type of felony charges, right, could have came with that. But for her to get to that point, it made me question, like, man, did you have a dad in your life growing up that taught you about how we get down? Because for real, we get down on some dirty shit. Like dudes, we do dirty shit, man. And it just made me question everything. So that's why I talked to my daughter about everything that's coming her way. Because I want her to be able to see it. Not to say that she's not going to make mistakes. She is. But I want her to see that shit coming from a mile away. Because I know people now that's my age and they still play games out here in relationships for real, like they kids. So this is what I try to explain to my daughter. I had to let her know, like, it ain't just people that's your age that's going to do that. Oh, this is a lifelong game. It's a lifelong game that you got to keep your eyes open all the time. And you got to be aware of what's going on around you so that you don't end up committing crime on social media. Because you done fell in love with somebody who drags you through the mud and make you look stupid in front of everybody. So again, I get it. I get why she did what she did, but what she did was not smart at all. Stop committing crime on social media, man. Put the phone down. If you ever feeling some kind of way, man, to even talk about these little young dudes, man, if y'all feeling some kind of way, you got beef with little Terry down there, look, put the phone down, man. If y'all gonna handle it anyway. But put the phone down. Stop recording yourselves committing crimes out here, man. Because at the end of the day, even if you go through with it, right, whatever you gonna do to little Terry, why the rest of the world gotta see it, right? More importantly, why do little ass kids gotta see it? Because nowadays everybody got one of these, even these little kids. My 9-year-old daughter got a better phone than me. Did I buy it? No, I didn't. But she got a better phone than me with, it's pretty much open. Put it like that. It's pretty much open so she can go in there and see whatever she want to see for real. But those are the people that end up seeing y'all videos, right? Little kids. Little kids end up seeing y'all videos. They see y'all on there shooting at each other. They see y'all on there going crazy on each other. They see y'all on there destroying your boyfriend's car because he cheated on you. So what type of message is that sending to the little kids? If your man make you mad, it's okay to destroy his shit. A little girl seeing that right now, a 9-year-old seeing that, who knows what that can do to her? Look, I know what seeing porn did to me when I was a little kid. I should have never saw it, but I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I did. But I just know what the stuff that you see at a young age, I know how it can affect you. Like, I know what it can do to you up here. So you see a little 9-year-old girl see that video of that girl beating down whoever, and I get it. Y'all can go say, a lot of people gonna say, well, her parents should be controlling this, and her parents she shouldn't be able to have access to that. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but guess what? These kids nowadays, they ain't us. They ain't us. They not on AOL Instant Messenger. They don't have DSL dial up. They don't have America Online. They ain't living in them ages no more. We living in the age of, like, TikTok popped up on me and I didn't even know. For the longest, I thought TikTok was just an application that kids got on and they looked and they just danced. Nope. Until I got on it one day and I started scrolling. I'm like, this is grown up shit. Like, and for real, for certain TikToks, I think they need to make a TikTok for real strictly for kids. Like, I'm talking about kids. Like 13, from the ages 13 to 17. Yeah, I said 17. And then they need to have one for 18 and older. Because some of the stuff you see on there is like, man, why y'all showing this to kids? Even though they try to block out everything the kids or that even adults see on TikTok now. But some of that content is still too strong. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even realize that a lot of the kids that's on there, like you'll see some 9-year-olds on there. Like my daughter, 9. She shouldn't have it, but she got it. But this is the type of stuff that they see on TikTok. Videos of girls like this destroying her boyfriend and stuff because she lost rage, or she raged out. So she decided to film that crime and put it on social media, and all these kids can see this stuff. When all these little dudes is beefing over there in Chicago, and they all online going crazy on each other, putting up guns in videos, little kids get access to that video. So now what do? These kids be in the suburbs sometimes, thinking they G's. Thinking they GDs, thinking they folks. Like, what? What are you talking about? Goofy? Go to school. But nah, this is the stuff that we give them. We put this stuff out there, so you know what they do with that information? They soak it up and they try to be just like y'all. The parents ain't teaching them no more. They not. And for real, in certain situations, you can't even talk to your kids, for real, about the stuff that you want to talk about, especially if you're not in alignment with the other parent. So, we need to stop it somewhere. We need to fix it somewhere. Put the phones down. Stop committing crime on social media, man. Please, 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 please. Just stop it, man. Stop committing crime on social media. But that's going to be a wrap for this episode of Let's Talk Podcast. Committing crime on social media. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. And let me know how y'all like the new little setup here. You know what I'm saying? I got some little lights and stuff like that here. And I'm just trying to change up the studio a little bit to give it a better vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, check out my colors, man. I got the yellow. I can switch it up a little bit if I want to. I got the red. Here, I don't want to look like I'm in hell, though. I got the green. I got the blue. This is my color right here. I like the blue. I even kind of like the purple, though, but it's a little too spicy for me. But, yeah, man. So go ahead and smash that like button, man. And again, let me know how y'all like the new setup. And by the next episode, I believe the 28th, my next episode will be on the 28th, and I will have a guest on, my boy Ellery. He's coming on, and we're gonna talk about some stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got a book out, that he's promoting and stuff like that. So let's get back to this thing, man. And we're gonna keep this thing going on the regular. And I am gonna have guests on the regular. So smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please turn on that bell notification and check out all of my social media down below in the description of the video. And follow me on everything. All right? And until the next time, my people, I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.